Good day, sir. So my name is Risha Maricerat. I am Giselle D. Sagarino.
My name is Sheila May Limana.
My name is Christian G. Almaguel.
And I am J.U.R. Meliano.
And I am Shervin Abejo.
So in this activity, we decided to cook pork sisig, and the objectives is we will know how to cook the pork sisig. We will know the methods we will use in cooking it, and also the nutrients and the benefits that we can get in eating pork sisig. And also we will know other alternatives on that we can add so that the dish will be more nutritious and more delicious.
But before that, we make sure that we wear the appropriate PPE, which is the hairnet and the apron. So we also remove all the accessories in our body, and to minimize exposures to hazards that can cause serious workplace infections and illnesses. And
Without further ado,
Let's get started!
So before we start, of course, we need to prepare first the tools and equipment needed for our cooking.
One of the most important thing to do when we are going to cook is to wash all the kitchen tools and equipments and the ingredients. Why we need to wash all the ingredients and equipments? This is to prevent cross-contamination. We make sure to wash them well because we really don't know that the ingredients were contaminated in the market. For example, the vegetable was falling down onto the ground, or insects might crawling onto those vegetables. That's why we really need to wash them thoroughly.
So now before we start, we need to prepare all the ingredients, or what we call mise en place. So this is all our ingredients: the chopped garlic, the chili pepper, pepper seed, margarine, green pepper, oyster sauce, mayonnaise, chopped onion, dried bay leaves, and the calamansi lime.
Sisig procedure. Boil the pork belly for 30 minutes in the pressure cooker.
Until tender. So we will also add salt, pepper seed, and dried bay leaves.
Moist heat method is used in boiling the pork belly.
So after that, we will get the pork belly from the pan or the pressure cooker, and we will also drain it to remove excess water from the pork. And we will also leave it for about 30 seconds for it to be cold before we proceed to the next procedure.
Heat oil in a deep cooking pot or fryer.
Dry heat method is used in frying the meat in the frying pan.
And then we will fry it until golden brown.
Chop the crispy pork belly into small pieces and set aside.
So while we are chopping the fried pork belly, we will talk more about the pork sisig. So, tanan man siguro nato no is kailan ako sa ng pork sisig. So, pork sisig is originated from Pampanga ni siya. So, we know naman nga ang Pampanga is considered as a culinary capital of the Philippines. And ang himo jud ani first jud na nakahimo ani pork sisig is si Lucia Conanan, or Aling Lusing ni siya kung tawagon. She is the sisig queen of Pampanga. So pork sisig is a popular Filipino dish. Sikat na siya kaayo. Then it can be considered as a main dish or an appetizer. So ang composition sa dish na to is mainly of pig's part na siya. Minced pork, meat, ears, and face. So as mentioned ko kanina no, so sisig can also be enjoyed as a main dish. Best eaten na siya with a cup of warm rice. Then kuan sad ang sisig sad is kanasikat sad ni siya nga for pulutan. So now let's proceed to the next procedure.
Heat half of the margarine in a pan and saute half of garlic and onion until soft.
So now while we are sauteing, so we will talk more about the pork sisig and its alternatives.
So with regard to the alternatives that our group came up to add on our dish without getting any conflict to its taste, but it makes it more delicious and nutritious. We've searched a lot of fruits and substances, but then again, at the end of the day, we came up to this fruit, which is the apple. So the apple has this substance called the pectin. So pectin make or restrict the cells of our body to absorb fat.
Yes. So now we will proceed to the next procedure.
Add chopped pork and saute for 30 seconds.
So now, while we are waiting for the next procedure, padayon na to atong gistoryahan kanina, which is the other alternatives of pork sisig. So, ang uban estimate na dyan nila og apple, because apple has a substance which is the pectin, which absorb the fat. So, that's why to make it more nutritious, ang pork sisig na ilang giluto, giadan jud to nila og apple. So, after 30 seconds,
Add oyster sauce, stir, and then add chili peppers and sesame with ground black pepper and soy sauce. Cook for 1 minute.
So now while we are doing that, we will talk about the nutrients or benefits we can get in pork sisig.
There are nutrients and functions that you can get in pork sisig, and these are the calories, carbohydrates, proteins, fat, dietary, fiber, calcium, iron, and sodium. This pork sisig is rich in vitamins and mineral, a good source of vitamin C and manganese.
So now after adding oyster sauce, no, so we will add the chili pepper, the green pepper or siling labuyo. Yan.
Add mayonnaise, stir, and add 2 eggs and set aside.
Yes, so now we were adding the mayonnaise, then stir.
And now we will add the egg. So that's the procedure of pork sisig. So now our pork sisig is ready to serve. So now we will proceed to our presentation or the plating of our finished product. So this is our finished product, the pork sisig. So after cooking, of course, we will clean the workplace and wash all the tools and equipment that we use and also the utensils. So that's all, sir. Thank you for watching.